was awesome. Oh, that tiny snare. I gotta get me one of those. I love that. So good. Wow, I've never heard that song before. That was... What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Vanderhorst here, bringing you another react. This one's very special. We get to dive back into Yoyoka's repertoire of music that she's done in the past. A video back from 2019 where she does a cover from Paak of his song Put Me Through. I have heard so many good things about this song, and I'm really excited to get to do another Yoyoka react because she's actually the reason that this whole thing got started. I owe her everything, and I owe all of you in the community everything. So remember, if you're new to the channel, please consider giving us a subscribe, just like that person did there. I really appreciate you, and I really appreciate everybody who comes to the channel and gives us the views and the comments and has conversations with everybody and keeps this whole train a-rolling. You guys are the lifeblood that carries the oxygen to the brain center of this. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get into the video.
Would you run this game? Both my hands are tied, afraid of thinking I've done my own way. Round with this strange and elusive, too afraid to lose it. I don't mind this way. Most won't you know you can't be. They'll never know just how long it takes. I wait my put it down on the line. There I go, volunteering punishment, self-inflicted pacing over you. Way to lose, here and there, time and time. It must be what you put me through. It must be what you put me through. A little while longer, a bit more time. Why would you run these thoughts across my mind? Please believe me, as cool as I remain, there's a point at which I lose my self-restraint. Say love, most wouldn't look you lonely. I'll fancy throwing it all away. I see it to my own demise.
That was awesome. Oh, that tiny snare. I gotta get me one of those. I love that. So good. Wow, I've never heard that song before. That was so good. That was so good. I was completely blown away with how off-timey and chirpy that was. There is so much that I can point out about this song. Here we go. Let's go. That is so cool. My little hero. First off, let me just say, the power of the magic socks is awesome. I love her toe socks. That is making me just completely overwhelmed because, okay, so bit of a childhood story here. As somebody who was bullied as a kid, when you see other people living as they're supposed to be, being the caricatures of themselves that they're supposed to be, presenting the best part of themselves to the world, it gives you a great sense of joy and relief and comfort to resonate, because I feel this, and this is something that I've been working on for 32 years, you know? I respect Yoyoka as a professional. She really is an inspiration, even for older musicians, to be the best part of you possible, because that cool part of you that does stuff like this is what the world needs. The world needs that creative passion from you, period. And you must do it. You must give it to the world. It's your duty, honestly.
Why the hell would you run this?
Someone, why the hell would you?
Both my hands are tied. Afraid of thinking I've done my own way.
That right there, that is so good. I know it's just a matter of learning it, but hearing it for the first time and expecting it to be on time, but it's not. It's a delayed time. I love that. It's so good. And her ghost notes are just so good. So good. Yoyoka, teach me.
With this strange and elusive, too afraid to lose it.
Or at least give me some tips. At least give me some tips. That'd be awesome. I've watched some of her tutorial videos. I need to go back and rewatch them again now that I understand a little bit more about what I'm seeing.
Most won't you know you can't be. They'll never know just how long it takes. I wave my own
God, I love the way her toms sound. That doo 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 doo. It sounds like cream.
pride and put it down on the line. There I go, volunteer.
Her dynamics are so good right there.
There I go, volunteer. Self-inflicted basics. Over you, way over
I want you guys to see her snare hitting hand. Look how far back it comes as she's hitting that snare, you know? Watch this downward cam down here. It'll show power. And a lot of her power. Okay. So one more thing. Look at her feet too. So a lot of her power comes from the ankle coming up, which is being lifted from the knee, and it's driving it down like a piston. Boom, 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 boom. She has so much power. It's wonderful.
A little while longer, a bit more time. Why would you run these thoughts across my mind?
Just dancing.
Please believe me, as cool as I remain, there's a point in which I lose my self-restraint. Say love, most wouldn't love you lonely. I miss you throwing it all away.
And I love those inner tom works there. That subdivision with that slight accent, that the ba-doom dome, that really makes everything that much fuller. It truly does. Golly.
I see it to my own demise. How much longer?
She reminds me of Animal from the Muppets. Ah! But in a great way. Okay, so that's something that I wanted to point out there. That roll there, that double triplet, that ba-da-da-ba, ba-da-da-ba. Look how she's playing it. That is a da-da-da-da-da. Oh my God. It's so cool because if you think about it, it's actually easier mechanically to play it that way than it would be to play it single strokes, you know, with all wrist motion. And that really just inspires me to do my playing like that and to stop wasting so much energy. It's like Goku going Super Saiyan God for the first time, learning from Whis to not let his energy radiate out and just keep it all in. Breathe. Control and clarity is what you need. Sometimes, however, though, you do the single triplet roll like that, because you need the extra dynamic power on the velocity of each of those strokes. You need it. You need it. But sometimes you want the dynamics of the, you know, so some strokes require different strokes. Different strokes, different folks. So fun fact, that rolling and hitting the cymbal like that on the snare, that's actually something that I'm currently working on now. I used to do it, but I wouldn't do it with a cymbal. I would do it with toms. Do. Now I'm getting to where I have the full range of motion while still having the time to be able to nail those strokes. That really is a master move, because that really takes the precision of the bounce back of the doubles and the recoil, and you got to really feel what you're honestly playing, okay? You can't think about that shit. It's too quick. It's too quick. I love that baby snare. I love it. And I love the picture behind Yoyoka too. I wonder if that's a fan drawing. Yoyoka, you are such a blessing upon this world. Thank you so much for existing, and thank you to her parents and Shido, her brother, for being awesome and supporting her and being this wonderful battery of energy for all of us to feast on. This is so cool. And to all you people out there who say that we, you know, ride on the coattails of people like Yoyoka, well, let me just put it to you this way. I've got 20 years of professional experience. I love doing these. I didn't start doing these reacts on my channel. I actually started with a documentary series called Reality Decoded. But then through doing drum live streams, it was brought about that, you know, maybe I should react to things like this. So I stumbled upon this, and I love you all so much. So I really hope that you glean some information from each of these, and I hope you go back and watch the other ones, because, you know, this is really good content. I'm trying to kind of explore the ins and outs of the professionalism that is the craft that is musicianship and entertainment, doing stuff like this, doing stuff like Pink Floyd. That's why I want to start branching out into the other stuff, because I can really help you guys to see the magic that's going on and to really understand the effort that goes into doing this kind of stuff, because I do it all myself and I love it. And there's not a damn thing else I would rather be doing except, there's not a dang thing other than this that I would rather be doing in life, and I love getting to share these experiences with you all every day. You guys are the best, absolute best. I tell you what, the best. So I hope you guys enjoyed, and if you guys have any comments or concerns or anything or suggestions for future reacts, please leave them in the comments below. Every day, every morning when I wake up, I have my coffee, I read my comments, I respond to everybody that I can. If I don't have time to type, I always like, though, because I read every comment. I really do. It's like one of my favorite things to do. And sometimes I get a little carried away. It'll be 3 hours and I'll be like, shit, I gotta get to work. But that's all right. It's worth it. It's worth it. It's worth it. It's worth it. You're worth it. You are worth it. So please consider giving me a subscribe to help the community to continue to grow. I really appreciate you guys, and I will see you all next time. Bye.